Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome in, friends. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Good morning. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Good morning. Happy Thursday, everybody. How we doing? Good morning. Welcome in. Welcome in. Come on in the room, y'all. Come on. It's Thursday. Happy Trizepatide Thursday. Good morning. Good morning, friends. Good morning. How are we doing, y'all? Good morning. Good morning. How's it going? Welcome in. Come on in the room. 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 Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How we doing, friends? Good morning. Good morning. How we doing, friends? Come on in. Hey, Brenda. Good morning. How we doing? Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How are we doing? How's everybody doing? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How are you, Brenda? How's it going? Good morning, friends. Good morning. How are we doing? Happy Thursday, everybody. Happy Thursday. I'm a little early because, I got things to do today. Brenda, how are you doing? How's your journey going? You getting your day started? Are you still working overnight or no? I'm good. I'm all right. It's 2 cup Thursday, apparently. I need 2 cups to get going today. Hey, Mia. How are you? Or Monique. Which would you like to be called? Good morning. Happy Thursday, y'all. Hey, Abby. I feel like I've been missing you, sis. How you doing? Happy Thursday. Good morning, friends. Good morning. I'm good, Brenda. Okay. Thank you, Mia. Depends on our census. You're on call today. Okay. I'm all right. I think, I'm all right. The thing on the floor started to move again. Happy Thursday, Abby. Thing on the floor started to move again. Hey, Tay. Thank you. So much to Tay, Tiff, and Mama Glenda's chagrin, your girl is staying on 12.5. We're going to continue to rock with 12.5. This is, I think we're on month 8. Oh, I don't have my book in here. I think we're on month 8. So we're going to rock with her because she was playful a good portion of last month, but we're moving on, baby. We on the move. We are on the move. So, oh, thank you. Listen, Mia, that's what I like to give. Hey, Ansara, how are you? How's it going? How are you doing, Ansara? Honey, you burning up the live streets, which I love to see it. I'm here for it. I love to see it. Mia, I really work purposefully to be positive when I come on. Now, let's be clear. I'm always be truthful, even if I have to say, let me hold your hand while I say this, or give a hot take. But I'm gonna always try to get on here and be real. Be real, be as transparent as I can be, and just share. Good morning, friends. Good morning. Journey is going. Tomorrow's your 1 year MJ-versary. Happy MJ-versary, Brenda. Are you pleased with your year? And there's so many people in community who are coming up or just had a year, because I feel like last year this time the community was exploding. So many new people in the community, which I love to see it. I love to see it. Good morning, friends. Good morning. Hey, Sabrina. Good morning. Hey, Jandra. Thank you for sharing the live. Hey, Forever Scully. Thank you for the heart me. Good morning. Should probably be more like that, but giving reality checks is too much fun. So yeah, I mean, sometimes we have to be real with people. I'm good, and Sarah. I'm good. I feel like we're on the move again. Like I said, 12.5 apparently. She's continuing to be Bay. We're going to ignore Mama Glenda, Tay, and Tiff because they keep egging me on to titrate up to 15. And baby, I'm holding on to 12.5 for dear life. And I've determined 12.5 is going to get me to Wonderland. It's going to get me to Wonderland. But I think in just the world we're living in, I think we need a little positivity. So I try to come on and be positive. Sometimes we talk about the journey, and baby, sometimes we do not. We talk about all the things over here. Nothing is off limits. Nothing. We talk about food, fashion. Thank you, Forever Scully. And thank you, Ansara. I appreciate y'all. Oh, thank y'all. I talk about politics on the podcast. I try not to bring politics to this page. Thanks, Tiffany Maxine. How we doing? How we doing, friends? You think you're moving up to 12.5 next box, Danielle? Okay, so what makes you want to move up? What makes you want to move up? Yeah, honey, 12.5 for the win, Sabrina. Right now, she's still, I think she's still doing her thing. We're moving it around. We're moving it. Thank you for the cakes. And 8, y'all, 8 is my favorite number. 8 is my favorite number. Geechee girl. Good morning, sis. Get off your phone. Ignore the noise. I don't hear any noise. Good morning, Dee Dee. Good morning, friends. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Y'all, thank y'all for lighting up the gift gallery. I appreciate y'all. Hey, I think that's Tacita. I saw. I'm sorry. My comments jumped. And I'm trying to make sure tea time. I'm sorry. Good morning, tea time. Try to make sure I say, hey, thank y'all for tapping the screen and sharing out the live this morning. I appreciate it. So Danielle, you're doing all the things. You have great satiety and you keep bouncing. Are you rotating your injection sites? Just checking. Just asking. Thank y'all. I appreciate you, Geechee girl. I appreciate you, ma'am. Good morning. What's happening? Friends? Welcome in. Come on in the room. Yeah, Brenda, Danielle, I think we talked about this a couple weeks ago. I've been bouncing, but I think I'm finally like on the move again. And I really, really changed up my injection sites. I think that's what helped. Thanks, Nurse Colette. Good morning. Thank you for the heart me. All right, friends, how we feeling? I know a lot of things. Some news broke last night. I don't know if we want to talk about that or not, or would we rather talk about something else? How are we doing, y'all? How are we doing? And my closet purge continues. And y'all have a dilemma as it relates to my closet purge, right? So pretty much just about everything evening. Forever Scully, I went, thigh, but I really went like outside the upper thigh. Like, know how the box has the thigh? And the edge, I went a little beyond that edge. But we're edging. Because keep in mind, my thighs used to be trash, especially on lower doses. Higher doses, I'm getting some results on my thighs. So I just thought I'd kind of move a little bit more to the outside. Keep it in mind, y'all, I'm very hippie. So I have a ton of fat on my thighs, saddlebags, all the things. Yeah, the closet purging is real. And so I have a little dilemma. So I've been invited to another ball in April. I don't have no evening clothes. And I don't think it's wise to buy any. Do not think it's wise to buy any. And so I don't know what I should do. Should I turn down the invitation? Thank y'all for helping to almost get to the live goal. Danielle, so you know what? Yeah, Danielle, your body's going to have to fight through the set point. And, thank you, Sabrina. I'm not sure, 12.5 may help you fight through it. It may not. It may not. Especially if that's a set point for you, the body's going to do what the body's going to do, and it's going to release when it's ready to release. Dee Dee, so the judge denied the OFA, the Association of Compounding Pharmacies, their preliminary injunction against the FDA and Eli Lilly, and I think now Novo Nordisk, in the tirzepatide case that's been pending. Good morning, friends. Thank y'all. Mindy, I ain't even think about rent the runway. I have to think about a consignment shop because that's a purchase, and there's no need to purchase anything right now because I'm still, what am I? I'm down 75 today. So I'm still 55 from goal. 55? 54. 54 from goal. I'm still 54 pounds from my goal. Listen, Abby, but Shein, tariffs. Tariffs, sis. Shein is subject to tariffs. You have enough? Oh, Asia, we'll talk. Just use Rent the Runway, beautiful dress for black tie, $40. They sent two sides. Okay. So it looks like Rent the Runway, or I need to look at my friend Asia's dress because that was her purple dress I was in. Because right now I do know, hey, Round Mount, good morning. I do know I'm a 16 right now. Thank y'all. So y'all are giving me options that I couldn't see my way out of the paper bag for. You need to order a bathing suit. Yeah, I'm leery right now. But Abby, I think we're going to get caught more because of what just went on this week. And depending on how it's shipping, if it's DHL wants their money. Now, I did have a Temu order that delivered that did not have anything, and a TikTok shop order that they didn't ask me for any extra money. But I've been seeing a bunch of Shein deliveries, especially if it's coming through DHL, where they're like, give us our money. Hey, Yolanda, good morning. Good morning, friends. Salsa, thank you for the heart me. Hey, Shay, rise and shine, Tiff. Tiff, we're talking about the pink ice ball. And my dilemma is I can't fit any of my evening clothes. I gave them all away the other day on live with LV, which I need to talk to her, see if we can do another one. It won't be this week because we got a lot going on, but do another one. And I don't want to buy a dress because I'm in between sizes. Good morning, friends. Shein does have some inventory in the U.S. Okay, good. And I see Temu has moved a bunch of warehouses to the U.S. They're shipping more from the U.S. now than they have in the past. Thanks, Asia. You already know. We'll talk, ma'am. So, yeah, I got to figure that out. Good morning, Divanette. Hey, Michelle Nana. No worries. Enjoy your time in the office. Good morning, friends. Kim O, hello there. Yeah, so when I'm looking at Temu now, I'm looking at their U.S. inventory. So yeah, so friends, continue to tap the screen, please. So that's my little, that's a dilemma because the events and everything keep rolling, but what am I going to do about something cute to wear? So there's hope. There's hope. So I may have to pay a visit to my friend Asia today. I'll start there. Mia, you're having itchy small redness at the injection site. Mia, so a couple things. One, you want to consult with the provider. Two, whenever that has happened to me, which has happened probably about 3 times, I use a Benadryl topical cream on it. That's what I do. But you may want to mention that to your provider. And there are some people, sorry, y'all. menopause, that do get injection site reactions frequently. And I've had them probably 2 or 3 times. I use a Benadryl cream, topical cream, Walmart. Either the name brand Benadryl or Equate. Ooh, Tay, you want to go get some snuggles from the baby. Okay, Tiffany, you only have dress that one fits and you got it off of Amazon. Yeah, see, I don't want it. My issue is I could probably find something. I don't want to buy anything because I still got like 54, what did I say? 54 pounds to lose. And so there's just no point. And my aunt's going to be sick of me because I've already got like a Rubbermaid with 30-gallon tub full of clothes that she needs to alter. She gonna be like, I am sick of you. You need to go somewhere with this. Yeah, Mia, I would do that. And just make sure you're wiping your area really, really good before you inject and after you inject. Hey, Lisa, good morning. Good morning, friends. How are we doing? How are we doing, y'all? All right. How are we feeling about last night for those folks who are on compound? We aren't shocked, are we? We shouldn't be shocked. And are we ready? Are we ready? I want us to be ready, right? We're not panicking. We're not none of that. Just want us to be ready. So are you ready? Good morning, good morning, good morning, friends. Happy Thursday. It's a 2-cup Thursday for me, y'all. It's 2 cups today because I got things I need to do. Hey, Kat. Britt, thank you for the heart puffs. Y'all, thank y'all so much for the gifts. I really appreciate it. Kimmo, the judge denied the association, hey, Skiller, of compounding pharmacies, their injunction, their preliminary injunction. I haven't seen a video by Armando, but I'm sure Armando has a video up by now. I know he went live like in the middle of the night, for me anyway. On the Pen has a video, and I think, does JT have a video? I'm not clear. JT might have a video. Yes, and she's drowning in chores and okay. Well, Tay, go stay for 2 hours and then come home since you're tired. Or go home for a couple hours and then go over for a couple hours and then come back home because you're tired. If you really feel like you want to go. So yeah, y'all. So yeah, and so I think we'll probably see maybe a statement from the FDA at some point today, because I believe, because one of the deadlines has passed, and so we'll start to see some enforcement, whatever that means, of whatever they're going to do. And I just want to make sure people are not panicking, people are prepared, that kind of thing. I just want to make sure, because, you know, we should not be surprised. Hey, Miss Ron, how are you? And y'all, it's a pretty day here. It is not overcast today, which I am loving. You will end up being the, okay, all right. Well, Tay, again, two options. It's a pretty day here today. Please don't forget, Unapologetically Ashley. She was in the live yesterday. Unapologetically Ashley and Tackling Tara are going to be on the Tamron Hall show today. They taped yesterday. It's going to air today. So it'll be interesting to see. Those are 2 community members. See what they have to say about how their lives have changed. So I think that will be interesting. Yes, y'all, pull up. Atlanta meetup loading. Atlanta meetup loading. June 20th and 21st. This is a community-wide meetup. Good morning, Neek. Community-wide. It's open to anybody. You do not have to just create content to come. Anybody in the community. You can bring your +1 or whatever tickets. It's going to be held on Saturday at the zoo. That's a ticketed event at the Zoo Atlanta. And the link is in a bunch of people's link trees. Sabrina, Tay, Rise and Shine Tiff, mine, Mike on a Mission, Clinical Trials Summer, because there are a few Summers in the community. Several people. Corey, lots of people have put it in their bios. I hope to see many of you there. It's going to be fun. We're going to have a good time. We're going to have food, a DJ. We're going to have some giveaways. We're trying to get some swag bags going, but we're definitely having giveaways. And it's going to be fun. I'm really excited, y'all. And we never know who's going to pull up. Because behind the scenes, there are some people who are saying they're going to be there. Let's go. Okay, Shay, not surprised, just disappointed, and you can't really get ready. Not all of us have panic funds. Christy's going to be there. Shay, I get it. I definitely get it. Miss Ron says, is it June yet? Because Miss Ron's pulling up. She's like, oh, I can drive to Zoo Atlanta. I met Miss Ron last year at the Dr. Angelina's meetup. Good morning, Southern Vaughn. Good morning, friends. And so, yeah, I definitely get it, y'all. But I don't want us, I get that not everybody has the financial wherewithal. Looking for a job. Unemployed. I understand, Callie. This won't be the last one. This won't. And then keep in mind there are other pockets of the community, I think, that are going to be doing some things. So, and if you're in a very populated area, and you know, a bunch of GLP-1 people, host one there. And when I say host, y'all, it doesn't have to be this. I kind of modeled this after the two that happened in Atlanta last year, but it doesn't have to be this. I saw... Lose it, Annie, little Annie. She's in the Philadelphia, Pennsylvania area. They're doing something to meet for dinner. They're meeting for dinner. So it doesn't always have to be big. It does not have to be big. So, yeah. So, you know, just keep in mind, y'all, it doesn't, you know, it can be everybody meets up for dinner or something. Good morning, QL. Callie, you're in the DC area. Yep, figure out who else. Get Grand Rising, Kim. I'm sorry. And D Rhapsody, I don't know if I said good morning to you. You're going to try hard to give up complaining for Lent. So let me tell y'all something. My church one year, this was many, many years ago. This was probably 8-9 years ago, my church had a no complaining challenge. So we could not complain. And anybody that heard us start to complain could correct us. Shay, there's no deadline, just whenever it sells out. And we're above 60% full. Y'all, somebody's comment after Shay's got filtered. Somebody's comment after Shay's got filtered. Good morning, Nurse in Reverse. Nurse in Reverse. I tried that allulose. I had tea last night. And after my morning coffee, things were a go. Sorry, we talk about all the things. I get it, but y'all, again, remember, this won't be the last one. Won't be the last one. You'd be out in the first 5 minutes, really, Chris? Yeah, there's a lot going on. Congratulations. Is it JL? JL, is that how you pronounce it? Hey, B, good morning. Kim, there's no dress code, baby. No theme. Hey, Laura. No theme. Come as you are, baby. Come as you are. Whatever that means for you. Come comfortable. Keep in mind, it's at the zoo, so I would not wear any spiky heels. We're going to be inside because, baby, if I have anything to do with an event, baby, we're not going to be outside. Ain't nobody got time for that. Menopause, summer, Atlanta, it's a no. We're going to be where there's air. We're going to be where there's air. It must have been. Always it. Oh no, D. I think I did see that. You want Jay or Teresa to do a meetup in Dallas. You know what, D. Inbox Delante because I think Delante and somebody else were arranging like a dinner or something in Dallas. They were trying to do a dinner. Baby, menopause attire. Your girl will be in something sleeveless and she will still have her portable fan. Your girl will have a portable fan at the meetup because we don't play. Because, y'all, the sweat will be popping off of me in a heartbeat. Yeah, Callie, it's inside. If when I have something to do with events, I don't play that. Two things about me, y'all. If I'm planning an event, it's going to be inside, regardless of time of year, and we're not going to have soul food. Bring your sweater for those of us that are always called. Yes. Good morning, friends. Good morning. Welcome in. Come on in the room, y'all. We just cackling. We just kikiing this morning about a variety of things. Listen, for those folks who get called and you're in a building, because y'all do know I'm going to tell them to drop that air, baby. Neek, it's a buffet. I need to make a final decision because as with anything, y'all, so before I went to view the venue, they sent me a set of menus. Then, of course, I went to view the venue and was like, okay, ready to book, confirm everything. They sent me their updated menus for the year. And of course, there's been a price increase. So we're reevaluating. Can the date look, sorry, Callie. Honey, D, I'm not a soul food person. The only time I really eat soul food ain't even that I want it. Thanksgiving. And I'll tolerate some leftovers Friday. After that, I don't want it no more. I'm not a soul food person. I grew up with a lot of soul food, y'all. And y'all already know two staples of soul food I don't fool with. I don't eat macaroni and cheese. And please don't tell me you ain't had my macaroni and cheese. It's all cheese and noodles. I don't want it. I don't want it. Yours ain't no better than nobody else's. And I don't eat sweet potatoes. So, there it is. Yeah. Neek. Yes, honey. All these venues, baby, they got food on lock. They don't play about bringing your own food in. And y'all, in order to get our own food choices and things, I would have had to move this event further south of Atlanta, which probably wasn't ideal. It would have had to be in the area that I live in. There are several venues that would have let me bring in my own food and all the other things, but that's too far south for people who are coming into town. So I had to take that into account. So that's why I tried to keep it centralized. Yeah, and I can point y'all can go to Mary Mac's, y'all can go to Busy Bee, y'all, plenty of soul food. If you want some Atlanta soul food, you can go to Pascal's. Pascal's is very historic. Mary Mac's is very historic. And then Busy Bee is just known as probably one of the best places in Atlanta to get soul food. I'll point y'all to all those things. They can try something. Oh, yeah, that's not an issue, Tay. That's not an issue. D, it's soul food. Mac and cheese is soul food. Dee, you just did your labs. What did your provider say, Dee? And what was your A1C? Glucose level was low, and I'm assuming you did fasting labs. But what was your A1C? Listen, y'all know I don't want you. It don't have to be soul food, but y'all want no. No, we're not having crudité trays. We're not having trays, y'all. We're not having trays. That ain't how I get down. We're not having trays. If we were having trays, real talk, so in a former life, I used to be an event planner as well. I plan a gazillion events. If we were going to have trays, that would be during like a cocktail hour. And I would do a grazing table. I'd do a grazing table for that. But we're not having a cocktail hour because y'all, cost. I was trying to keep this as affordable as I could. Cost. Um, Shartona, good morning. I'm going to reach out to you because yes, we can meet whatever today so you can get your clothes. You can't stand that Trey name. So you can't come to the A and not get lemon. Yeah, you get your lemon pepper wangs. Oh, yeah, Dee Dee. Get with your provider, ma'am. Get with your provider. You're waiting on your convo with your doc. Yeah, and you're not diabetic. Yeah, talk to that provider. Those are excellent numbers, though. Hey, Tammy, lamb chop. Hello, my sister. How are you? And how did the tumblers go over? The second set of tumblers, did they go over well? Well, Nick, Mary Max has lost some of its luster, but a lot of people still like to go because it is considered like an Atlanta landmark. And when you look at some of those blogs on things to do, Mary Max is still listed. It ain't for me, but it's still listed. I've been. I have been. Listen, we just here to have a good time today. Yay! Y'all, I did some teacher tumblers for Lamb Chop. The first set of teachers loved them so much she had to order some more. And then I got those to her. So I'm glad. I'm so, so glad. Good, 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 good. Thank you for the support. And y'all, thank you if you've supported my business in any way. Thank you, thank you, thank you. After Lamb Chops, they were amazing comments. Somebody just got filtered. I don't know what you said. Busy Bee, it is for me whenever you Busy Bee, y'all, probably is listed as probably one of the best places to have soul food in Atlanta. So you probably want to put that on your list. And I'll be honest, y'all, for the people who are getting tickets, like there'll be a series of emails that go out to those folks with a lot of covering a lot of different topics, some things, some must do or must see things in Atlanta if you're interested. Thanks, Dominique. Oh, awesome, lamb chop. Awesome. Tiffany Maxine, that's how you feel about Paula Deen, Lady and Sons in Savannah. You work one, but yeah, I've been to Lady and Sons too. I went there probably 15 years ago, maybe somewhere like that. I went probably close to 15 years ago. I went there, because it was soul food, but I was with like a church group. Christy, you're interested in outdoor, honey, I'll list some things for you. You definitely want to, Stone Mountain. That's for you. Stone Mountain is for you. If you like the Red Rooster in Harlem, the chef has a new restaurant, Marcus Bar and Grill in the A. Oh, Tammy. All right. Love that. ATL staples are subpar, but to me, ATL soul food is too. I mean, yeah, see, Tiff had the same thing, Christy. Stone Mountain. You want to climb Stone Mountain. That's what you want to do while you're here. And the probably the cherry on top would be to do it at sunrise. If you can get somebody, hey Shoni, if you can get somebody to climb with you, do it at sunrise. Because baby, that view, chef's kiss. Because you can see out all over Atlanta. Chef's kiss. And then, morning, courageous Pamela. Kennesaw Mountain. I've never been to Kennesaw Mountain, Tammy. You're going to do Stone Mountain then. Who's Christy? Somebody, I think Nate's coming. Get with Moving Mountains, Nate. Y'all can climb the mountain, baby. And Christy, not only can you climb it, you can walk the base of it. Around the base of it is like 5.2 miles. Waking up early and climbing a mountain, no thank you. Like y'all, a lot of times Easter churches will do sunrise service at the top of the mountain because you can also take like a tram thing up to the top, but a lot of people climb it. A lot of adventurous people, a lot of people who train, they climb it. Up to the top, but a lot of people climb it. A lot of adventurous people, a lot of people who train, they climb it. Can y'all hear me? Are you still there? Good morning, friends. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Okay, nobody's responding. Okay, good. Y'all can hear me. Okay. I just lost power. I just lost power. So that's what happened. And I guess my phone kicked over to cellular. So we're going to keep going. I just don't have no power. I froze. Okay, thank you. Yeah, no lighting. I have to try to go sit maybe in my living room. Maybe I'll go there. I'm going to move with y'all going to have to come with me. Take my coffee and my water. Yeah, I just lost power, y'all. So I don't have any power. I don't have no power. So we're just going to move through my house. Don't know what happened. Here we go. And we got lots of clothes. Miss Ron, here's your sweater with your name on it. All right, friends. No, honey, I don't know. Y'all live in the country. I can't flip my camera around, but if y'all were to see, it's a sunny day. You can see like I got in the sun. It's a sunny day. I don't know. Just lost power. I paid my power bill, y'all, even though I'm unemployed. I paid it. So they can't say it's good morning, friends. Good morning. I lost power, but we're still going to keep rocking because guess what? Then start the show, and now I can't do a whole lot because I have lost power. So may as well hang out with y'all. And my power banks are full. I keep them charged. I just have to get one of those M-Fish cables. Asia says it did storm again last night. But yeah, just as you all saw me go dark and I froze, that's when the power went out. And I waited for it to blink. Didn't blink. But it's all good, you know. We're going to keep rocking, y'all. We're going to keep rocking. Ooh. Southern Vaughn says Chef Marcus's restaurant unfortunately has received unfavorable reviews. Okay. Well, we're going to put together, and I'll work with my ATL people. But yeah, you definitely want to get you some lemon pepper wangs while you're here. I'll give you a list of places you can go to. You can choose one. But yeah, so pull up Atlanta Meetup, y'all. Atlanta Meetup. It's going to be fun. We're going to have a good time if you can come. This won't be the last one. I don't know if I'll organize the next one, but it won't be the last one. We do know that because we love to get together. We love to get together. And I know that other folks are going to do some around the country because I know a bunch of people are traveling here for this one. So I get that. I get that. How is everybody else doing? How are we doing? I got my water here. It's a 2-cup coffee kind of day. It's 2-cup Thursday. We had 2-cup Tuesday, but it's 2-cup Thursday now. And let's check the battery because we don't want things to go dead. Good morning, friends. Good morning. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday Thursday. Where my Thursday people at? It's your time to shine. It is your time to shine. Where are the Thursday people who like their medicine to make sure it's in there by the weekend and working. And anybody have any scale and non-scale victories that we should? I think we're going to go belly tomorrow. We're going to go belly, and we're going to come maybe right here. Right over here. For reference, my belly button's right here. So we're going to try to come out a little bit. I think that's what I'm doing. On the belly. We're going belly this Friday. Tomorrow we're doing belly. How's everybody else? And of course, about to lose sunlight. My house doesn't get the front of my house doesn't get a direct hit of sun. The sun is on the side of my house and goes. So yeah, any victories we need to be celebrating? Any victories? And any non-GOP, GLP-1 related ones that we should be celebrating or talking about. Does anybody have any questions or a topic they want to talk about? We talked a bit about the meetup. Not for you, Christy. You've got a million victories, ma'am. Your whole life is a living testimony, which I love for you. Living testimony. Come on, Foley's wife. She said skip reaching for a size 14 and went straight to a 12. Foley's wife, I think that was me in the 18. I had some 18 jeans that I had folded up and stuck in my closet. And I'm a 16 now. And when I realized they were 18, so I blew past the 18s. So I'm a 16. I'm a solid 16. Ring is still trying to fall off. Getting it Ooh, come on, Tiff. That's a huge victory. Your ring is falling off. It's trying to fall off. We're not going to let it fall off, but it's trying, and you're getting it resized. I love that for you. Tammy, a lot of people don't like Mary Max anymore. People feel like Mary Max has fallen off. But yes, Tiff, I love that for you. Anybody else having rings resized? And Tiff, is it wise to get it resized right now? Because you still have a little ways to go. I'm just wondering, should you get a guard on it right now? And then when you get to goal, get it resized? I'm just asking, throwing it out there. Asia says Mary Max is a tourist trap. That they attach to the inside of your ring that will create some space between the back of your ring and your finger to keep it on. Ask them about it. Ask them about a guard for your ring. That way you don't have to get it resized twice, because what if your fingers continue to shrink? Guard is much cheaper right now. Christy, you said you're wearing a size 4 ring now and yours were falling off. Now? Well, Christy, get a guard unless you think you're stable. Because is your weight fluctuating at all? Yeah, Tiff, I would ask for a guard right now. And then when you reach goal, see where your finger is and then get it resized. That way you can get it resized permanently. Permanently. So yeah. Anything, look, I love that. These are like the things, so y'all, these are the things nobody tells us about. Like, I've seen people, mine haven't, but I've seen people whose feet are shrinking, whose feet have shrunk. Golly Diva, you traveled yesterday and you're still amazed at sitting comfortably on the plane. That's one thing I'm looking forward to, getting on a plane this year and being like super, super comfortable. And y'all, I cross my legs now all the time, which is not good for you, but I cross my legs all the time. Tamika says, definitely get a guard and resize later. Yep. You finally started a bin in your room for clothes that are too big. Come on, Tiffany Maxine. Yes, 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 y'all. If I let y'all see, so like y'all see that? That's a pile of clothes. Well, this is a blanket. I'm sorry. That is a young lady. Her name is Issa. This is her pile of clothes right here. I'm leaving them out. I've got their names on them so that I can figure out how to box them up. You didn't have to ask for an extender last year. Felt so good. I love that, Shoni. Honey, yes. Christy, you'll be flying for the first time in decades. You look forward to. Really? You haven't flown yet, Christy? So you did the hiking and the skydiving all within driving distance? Driving all within driving distance? Yeah, Tiff, you can't wait to get on that plane for y'all. That's probably one of the biggest ones. Yeah, y'all can't see it. My house is a mess, y'all. Yeah, y'all can't see it, but I have a huge bin. Okay, you drove across the state. Yeah, I have a huge bin, y'all, that's filled with clothes. It's really high. It comes close to my chest. It's so high, and I'm 5'7" for reference. Full of clothes that I'll continue to give away, let people look through all the things. All the things. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome in. Hey, Tay. Did you miss things? What's the ask for? I don't think I know what to ask for. Maybe I'll be like you one day, but my big clothes bins are in the basement. Shoni, my basement's a whole other issue. I believe I have clothes there. I need to bring, what I really need to do is bring some bins upstairs and do some more dividing. Oh, Tay. So I'll show y'all a little bit. Hopefully without seeing how really junky. Keep in mind, let me open these blinds. Keep in mind, y'all, I don't have any power. My power went out in the middle of the live, so no power. So, I can't control the lighting. Whoops. That's the pile of clothes. And it's a tub underneath there. That's the pile of clothes. Yeah, Moni, I lost power in the middle of the live. That's the pile of clothes. It's in a tub that are all too big. All too big. What did Forest Park say? I missed it. Come on, Tiffany Maxine. I love that. So happy. Oh, come on, Forest Park. Plant-based for 2 weeks. You shook it up. You shook it up. You shook it up. Forest Park, were you at a set point? Were you somewhere where you had previously gotten to, and then, in other journeys, and then it popped back up? Oh, Sabrina says it's National Dress Day. Maurice's has buy one, get one 50% off. Ooh. Yeah. I'm on a no spend. We're not out here spending no money. I don't have no job. You do not have any suits that fit. Shoni, I'm not sure that I have any. I have dresses, but no suits, and I have some skirts. Struggle is where to go to not spend a ton because you're still losing. Exactly, Shoni, that is my dilemma as well. People in here suggested consignment shops, Goodwill as well. So thrifting like Plato's Closet. Trying to think where else. And then, Shawnee, where are you? What city are you? Look up, I think Sabrina suggested this too, Buy Nothing groups on Facebook. Oh, you're welcome, Forest Park. And yeah, Shani, where are you? some other people. You try Goodwill. Asia says she loves Poshmark. Thank you, Asia. Asia be on Poshmark. Y'all, I be forgetting about Poshmark. I be forgetting. You're near Baltimore. Find some other folks in the community near Baltimore, near the DMV, and y'all get together and try to swap clothes. So like I know Jandra is done. Jandra's in maintenance. I don't know if she's still in here, but Jandra's in maintenance. She passed some things on to me. I've got piles all around my living room area that I'm passing on to some other people. And then Shartona, I've got some things for her, but I may end up letting her come to my home to see if she wants to look through the stash. Tiffany Maxine lives near me. We've agreed to meet up, and I think I'm in front of her for weight loss. See if she wants to look through the stash. LV is in front of me in loss, and so she's passing on some things to me. So, I think find you a community also where, it can be a round robin of things. And y'all don't sometimes don't think about you just need one suit for this conference. Honey, I understand. What color, Shoni? And what size are you? What color and what size? Are you looking for a specific color? Or are you just looking for a business suit? And then what size are you looking for? Might be somebody in the chat that can help you, or I may be able to help you. Sorry, y'all. The sun is crossing over the side of my house. So yeah. Power bank. Darker color, 14. I don't have no 14s. Anybody got some 14 suits around here? Anybody got any 14 suits? Yeah, all my suits are bigger. But I understand. I feel your pain. The sunshine. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I feel like it's real harsh right here, though. It's like, so I want to come back in, but it's crossing over the side of my house. You're tall. Like, oh, how tall are you, Shoni? I feel like maybe you said Tiffany Maxine is taller than I thought. 'Cause I think Tiffany Maxine is like 5'10", 5'11". Christy donated 14 bags of clothes. Wow. Shoni, you're 5'9". I'm 5'7". Wow. Yeah. Definitely try some consignment shops. But Tiff, does Old Navy have suits? She's looking for a suit. She's looking for a suit. Listen, Christy, I love that. Christy, what size do you wear now? Why did you go to Plus Store? Ma'am, Shoni, you know better. A lot of times the 14s are the first things to go. If the store has 14s, sometimes they don't have 14s. Lord, Christy is a 0. I love that for you. I love that for you. I love that for you. Yep, pennies, Kohl's, Shoni. We boycotting Target, or else I would have said maybe try Target, but Kohl's. Amazon? Did you look on Amazon? Another evil empire. Christy, after your tummy tuck, you went from a 6 to a 0. That's how much loose skin you had? Wow. Whoa. Okay, Shawnee's putting Kohl's on her list. Thank y'all for liking the live. I appreciate it. Especially, I ain't got no power. But I don't have anything else to do. I can't do much. I'm glad I don't have a cup on the turner, or else I'd be mad. And I can't cut my vinyl for the cups I'm working on. That's amazing, Christy. Hey, Heather, how are you? How's it going for you? Good morning, friends. Good morning. Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. Tuesday. We just out here in these powerless streets. I really probably need to go get my main phone to see if Georgia Power has texted me about why I do not have any power. It was too big, Shoni? Was a 12W too big for you? What did I say? Did I say Tuesday? Did I say Tuesday, y'all? Happy Tuesday Thursday. Listen, it's too wide, okay? Yeah, honey, listen, I'm all but discombobulated. I done lost power in the middle of a live. I'm glad all I did was freeze. Thank y'all, it's Thursday. Happy Tuesday Thursday. And happy Way of Poke Day to the Thursday people. To all the Thursday people. You good? You have a silhouette cameo you use to make cups and t-shirts. That's awesome, Heather. I have a Cricut and a silhouette. Oh, Tiff, you lost power last week in the middle of a live? Yes, thank goodness it's not hot. But my house, the way the sun hits my house stays relatively cool. And y'all, realistically, I could put on a light. Because I have one of my lights is rechargeable. It's rechargeable. Oh, I didn't know that, Tiff. Wow. Wow. Oh my goodness. So yeah. So we just here enjoying the day. We take it as it comes. Can we get a roll call for anyone in the chat going to Sabrina, I can't. Yes, y'all, can you put a 1 in the chat if you've already bought your ticket to Atlanta? Put a 1 in the chat, and you put a 2 in the chat if you are thinking about buying a ticket. Like realistically thinking about buying a ticket. Sue and Christy with 1s in the chat. Asia. Tay. Okay, a godly diva. It's a 2. So we think we'll see her. Shatona. Mia. Hey, Mia. I don't think I knew you were in here. B. Come on, y'all. Yes, Southern Vine. Hey, Thule. Good morning. How are you? Good morning, friends. All right. This is good. Yes, pull up, friends. If you're contemplating it, thinking about it, not sure, pull up. Pull up. 2, if you haven't bought your ticket, but you're seriously looking at buying your ticket. 1, if you've already bought your ticket. 1 times 2. Tay, I can't wait to hug you. We're getting a picture this year. I thought you were picture shy, but then I see you in some other people's pictures. We're getting a picture this year, ma'am. We're getting a picture. You'll be on vacation with your line. Oh, Shoni, I love that. Okay, so Shay, B. Robbie. Hey, B. Robbie. I don't think I knew you were in here. How are you, sis? Lara. Okay. All right, come on, y'all. You know, we're about we're a little over 60% sold out. Uh, right, Christy, we get pictures, we get video. Y'all bring your little selfie lights, all the things. Honey, we're going to have a good time. You've never gone to a meetup? Well, Heather, you can look at coming to Atlanta, buying your ticket, and let's go, ma'am. Let's go. Bunch of us are going to be there. Again, this is community wide. You do not have to be a creator. It's for the community. It's just so we can meet, connect in person. I'm thinking about, because of a lot of people may have clothes, thinking about doing a couple of clothes swap tables, since we all have a bunch of people in the community there, so people can look through the clothes and get what they want. You want to, but you do not care for airplanes. I understand. I understand. You're doing good. You slipped into the... Yeah. Thank you for slipping in, sis. I appreciate it. And I hope you have an amazing day at work. Yes. I hope you'll go live for a bit during the meeting. Yeah, we'll definitely work on that. Southern Vaughn, honey, that's a word right there. Your only hesitation is your 4-year-old's B-Day May 1st, Disney World, your B-Day May 15th. You going, honey, Shay, you out here in these streets, ma'am. You're going to be outside. Heather, put a mask on, and honey, plead the blood of Jesus over your life. Ask the Lord to cover you from the crown of your head to the soles of your feet, baby, and go. You don't either, unless you're jumping out of one. Christy, you got this. All your nice jeans, you're using them for work. That's okay, Julie. I mean, we listen. There'll probably be more clothes. Hey, the dirty is 30, dirty 30. Scale says you're up, but you fit into jeans. You can't get into 2 years. Honey, we don't worry about the scale being up 3 pounds. That's water. That could be poo. It could be a number of things. Inflammation. I was up, y'all. I went up 4 pounds in a week. I was looking at my log sheet back in January, and it was because I made a seafood chowder with cornstarch, and I didn't know cornstarch causes like bloating and inflammation. And within a week, it was gone. Thanks, Heather. Yeah, Tiff is down from being up for, but y'all keep in mind, Tiff likes to be outside. This thing stay outside. She's going back outside this weekend. Just saying. Just saying. Not throwing her under the bus, but just saying. Is your room ready? You coming in June? Hey, Zep Bay. Of course, I have plenty of room in my home. We outside at the zoo for real, for real. Your birthday's June 22nd. Your energy, honey, come on. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, because for those people who want to do the zoo, you'll be able to. We'll like information once people like once we get a little closer in. Uh-oh, y'all. Oh, here we go. I'm like, what's going on? The puzzle piece took a minute to pop up. I was like, my screen is getting dark like the puzzle piece. Yeah, Tiff is definitely going outside. Y'all, Tiff loves a good time. And little known fact about Tiff, she mentions it briefly, but I have like been around Tiff a few times now. Tiff is very active in her community. She's on like several boards and is always doing good in the hood, so to speak. I love it. All right, come on, Zap Bay. Did you get your ticket yet? All right, Sabrina, I can't wait to hug your neck again. I know I can't wait to meet everybody else. It's going to be fun, y'all. We're going to have a good time. We are going to have a good time. Good vibes only, positive. We're going to have a DJ. So if you want to dance, bring your fan. We'll do boots on the ground if you want. We'll wobble a little bit. All the things. We're going to have a good time. We'll wobble a little bit. All the things. We're going to have a good time. Gonna have a good time. Yeah, we're going outside. Pull up. Pull up. We'll announce also where Friday night's event's gonna be. That's just come if you want. It's optional. The only money it'll cost you is if you eat or drink there. And then Sunday, Tiff wants to go to brunch Sunday. We'll see. It's the stage 2 and it's cleaning people out in less than $2. What is, Kat? What are you talking about? New tutorial. Shay, go look on YouTube. There are a bunch of them, especially, and there's some that are really, really slow. Kat, I did. I don't know. You may have gotten filtered, Kat. Kat, I think you got filtered. So you may have to put some emojis in. I'm a lawyer in real life. Hello, Sword. Yeah. Y'all, this is my sorority sister. And she's a lawyer. She does a lot of think videos, think pieces on different things. She used to be like an attorney in the federal government. So she has lots of takes on the downsizing of government if you're a federal employee. And just she's a good all around person to follow. Good, 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 good. I love her dearly. Bye, Sabrina. Have a good one. Hey, Lisa. Good morning. Kat, you're gonna have to redo it. You're gonna have to put maybe emojis, misspell a word, numbers, or something in it, so that I can see it. I think you got filtered, my dear. I think you got filtered. Good morning, friends. Good morning. Happy Thursday. I'm sitting here with no power. I really need to go get my main phone, figure out why I don't have no power. Have you seen the videos of people saying baby pear juice? No, Kat, I haven't. But my doctor, years ago when I had a myomectomy, I haven't had a history of fibroids. I had a myomectomy. My OBGYN at the time, because, coming off of anesthesia, you can be constipated. She told me to eat pears. And I know, right, Danielle? I don't know why. I was in the middle of this live and I lost power. Thank God it didn't cut the live off, so I moved to my living room. But yeah, I don't have any power. I'm sitting here with nothing, just using cellular service. But my OBGYN said to eat pears and raisins. And that would help with constipation. But nurse in reverse, I'm not sure if she's in here, put me and I think Vera or somebody on to allulose, liquid allulose, and I had a cup of tea last night, finally, with some. I got up this morning. I had a cup of coffee. There she is. And it was great. And because I was very concerned, because I told her, I was like, I'm not sure about this. The dirtiest 30, I eat apples. I eat an apple a day. But I do try to keep eating one a day for the fiber. But yeah, it was great. And I was concerned about the taste because I don't like artificial sweeteners. Actually, it was fine. I didn't taste anything funny in my tea because I had it with tea. So I'll have another cup of tea this evening. allulose, allulose. Nope, no cramping, Kim. I just felt like I had to go this morning after my coffee, and I went on. Wasn't runny, wasn't hard. Hey, Chocolate, how are you, sis? How's it going? Wasn't runny, it wasn't hard. It was just, look, it was just right. Just right. And so I will have another evening tea. And I had 2 tablespoons. Nurse in reverse, is that what me and Veros couldn't quite remember? But we felt like you had told us 2 tablespoons. 2 tablespoons. And y'all, it was, it's the Wholesome brand and it's the liquid. Okay, yeah. She said 2 tablespoons. You drink. So Kim, Senna tea didn't work for me. Like my friend Monica swore ballerina tea was going to get me right. Y'all, maybe I'll do a video. Y'all know I'm a slow content creator. But maybe I'll do a video of all the things in my cabinet that I have tried in trying to help myself go. Chocolate, allulose, putting allulose in tea. Allulose in the Wholesome brand. It's liquid and it's on, I got it from the Zon. Nurse in Reverse shared that could help me. Y'all also know, and this is kind of, we were talking, I think the live we were talking about this on, it was in the vein of also like sugar-free gummy bears. If y'all want to laugh, if you want a huge laugh, go to Amazon, look up sugar-free Haribo gummy bears, and read the reviews. Read the reviews. But sugar-free gummy bears can help too. But that's not a permanent solution to be eating sugar-free gummy bears every day. TT Shop has a 3-pound bag for $27. Kat, I got the liquid because she recommended the liquid. I maybe would try the powder now that I know what it is. Baby, them Amazon reviews for the sugar-free Haribo gummy bears, if y'all just want to laugh, if you just want to laugh, if you just need to be like, hey, I need to just change my mood. Go read those reviews. Search it in Amazon, go read the reviews. That's good, Forest Park. Yeah, Miralax didn't work for me. That was one of the very first things I tried in the community. Peppermint patties, Asia, that's going to be a no. That's going to be a no. Mm-mm. Nurse in Reverse says she prefers the allulose syrup. It's not flavored. And yeah, because, I was like, I sure hope this gonna work. So I poured me a tablespoon and then I stuck my tongue in it and was like, oh, it don't really have a taste. It's not bad. I dumped it in my tea. And then I poured me another tablespoon and dumped it in my tea. So I will have another cup of tea, like some lemon ginger tea or something tonight. Yeah, y'all, just if you need a good laugh, Amazon reviews for sugar-free Haribo gummy bears. Olipop, yeah, I keep Olipops on deck. Y'all, my gut is stubborn. So keep in mind, also prior to GLP-1, I had constipation issues. Nurse Colette, have an amazing day, sis. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you. Sugar-free Grooms. Sprouts sells Grooms, Southern Vine. And I take it the Sprouts near us. The Sprouts we would go to. Me and you. Misha, the allulose syrup, the Zon. No. But I gotta get some consistency. So we're gonna have some tea tonight. We're gonna have like some lemon and ginger tea or some decaf. What's the Zinger wild berry tea? We'll do something like that. Forest Park, it is, but it doesn't spike blood sugar, and it is I can't describe it because I don't do artificial sweeteners. So if you come to my house, you're not gonna find like stevia, monk fruit, any of those. Equal, Sweet and Low. I don't keep any of that in my house. I have plain white sugar, brown sugar, agave syrup, and now allulose. That's all I have. Because I don't like the aftertaste of any of those sweeteners, which is why I struggled with a lot of sugar-free things, even as a diabetic. Ooh, Southern Vine. Now I've been to it, Asia. I've been to the Sprouts. I've been once, I think. But now I'm going to have to really take a look. What time is it, y'all? Y'all help me. I don't know. On this phone, I can't see the time. Time check. Can somebody do a time check for me? Because I'm just out here gibber yabbering. Okay, I'll have to look at that. Look at because I still haven't tried the Grooms. I didn't get a sample when everybody. Thank you, Sue and Dirty and Lisa. I appreciate it. Mahogany. Thank y'all. I didn't do Grooms when people were getting them as a sample from TikTok Shop. I was just like, yeah, I don't need those. And initially they were only doing samples, or they only had on TikTok Shop the sugared version. Then they came out with the sugar free, and I was just like, yeah, no, we're gonna You need to go to corned beef? Really, Asia? Like, that's something. But go on and make you a corned beef. You gonna have cabbage with it? Yeah, what y'all around here cooking? What y'all cooking? I'm gonna, apparently, when I get off, I can't cook anything. So we're gonna just have our staple yogurt with pineapple and granola. That's what we're having for breakfast. When we get off, that's what we're doing. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to do anything else. And I need to see what my ETA is on this power thing. Because, look, they getting on my nerves. With this no power thing, I thought it'd be back up by now. Kale frittata. What else do you put in the frittata? I think I'm having a salad with protein today. And at the rate I'm going, salad with protein. A salad with protein. Good morning, friends. Good morning. How are we doing? How we doing, y'all? I'm sitting here. I don't have any power. And so I am killing time by chit-chatting with y'all about whatever it is. No. Uh-uh. Shay, but your cold and my cold are two different things. No, it's not. It is not cold. It is, I think it's supposed to be in the 60s. Misha, the wholesome. It's the liquid and it's the wholesome. I got the bottle that was like $7 and change. And it's the wholesome brand. I got Nurse and Reverse's recommendation. This is what, just do what we do. Good morning, friends. Good morning. Welcome in. Welcome in. So the onions, tomatoes, kale, chicken, basil, egg whites, and a little cottage cheese, peppers. Ooh, hey, Stacy. Stacy, I ain't got no power right now. Asia says it's currently 42 degrees. But y'all remember, I like it cold. Remember, the fan was on in my office when I was back there. Fan was on. Stacey, I don't have no power. Y'all, once when we were taping the podcast, my power went out. Literally in the middle of us taping, my power went out. I don't have no power right now. Also, new episode, y'all, of the A Collective. No, I'm just using cellular. I'm fine. And I got about 6 power banks around here. I don't lack for power. I'm always prepared because, y'all, I live on a dead end street and it's not a neighborhood. It's just a street. Since I've been here, it'll be 3 years in May, June. It'll be 3 years. I've probably lost more. I've lost power here, living here more than I did in like the 13 years I lived in my other house. I feel like just if the wind goes, I lose power. Yeah, it stormed last night, and I don't have my phone, my other phone, my regular phone. This is my TikTok phone, y'all. My regular phone is in the back. I need to go get it to see if Georgia Power has texted me on an ETA. But yeah, I've got plenty of power banks. I'm not going to listen, y'all. I'm never not going to be. It's very rare that I'm going to be not connected. Not connected. And I probably, maybe the Lord's telling me I need to use this time A to commune with him. And then I've got some products, y'all, that I need to film some videos on. Apparently beauty is my new niche, and I've got some skincare. I've got some Murad. Murad has a retinol resculpt body treatment. And then I've got like another facial product that's supposed to it's an overnight treatment. It's retinol as well to help resculpt your face. And then this other company, which I love the founder, she's got a bunch of organic products, and I got a bunch of this is more skincare. It's her toning and glowing collection, y'all. It's Shah's Organic. Miss Shah, she has an amazing story. But like, this is her soap, y'all. The soap got glutathione in it. The soap has glutathione. Most of this stuff does. The cream has glutathione, kojic acid. They got a lotion, an oil, a sunscreen. And then I've got a turmeric and a turmeric body polish. So I can film videos and I can work on editing them so that when I guess I get power back, I can post them. And then I've got a couple regular videos. That I need to do. Good morning, friends. Good morning. Water check. Gonna switch on over to water. It was Water Goal Wednesday. Did we meet our water goal, y'all? Did we meet our water goal? Hey, Darren. Happy glutathione Thursday. Yeah, Darren, all those products have glutathione in them. Kim says she met her water goal. I met mine. Anybody else? If you're counting, if you're counting your coffee, hey, to each his own. I don't count my coffee. So the 2 cups of coffee, well, 1.5, 1 2/3 cups of coffee I've had. I don't count them toward my water. They're coffee. But to each his own. I listen, but I don't judge publicly. I don't judge publicly. You just finished See, here here come Darium. He just finished his 24-ounce coffee flavored water with non-protein creamer. What's non-protein? Well, I don't use I don't use a protein creamer either, Darian. I use good old caramel coffee mate. That is my go-to. That's the one I love. And it's not the sugar-free one. I think the sugar-free ones are no bueno. But yeah, Shoni, we're moving on to water. So Shoni, do you use like a shake? I'm assuming you use a shake. And are you drinking cold coffee? Because see, I only like hot coffee. My brain doesn't compute cold coffee. Anybody else drinking their coffee? What y'all got going on? Coffee. Darium uses International Delight Sweet Cream. Oh yeah, my bestie loves that one. That's her favorite, the sweet cream one. Forest Park. Ooh, honey, you getting it in. 48 ounces so far? That's amazing. That is amazing. That's amazing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're going to get this first 40 down. Asia's using Javi in her protein shake. Are you using the Javi protein? And then are you adding that to a protein shake, Asia? What you doing? Morning, friends. Welcome in. Thank y'all for hanging out with me while I have no power. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I'm not going to stay on too much longer because I can be doing some other stuff. I don't lack for things to do here in my house. The concentrate. Okay, the cookies one. Got it. Morning, 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 friends. Morning. I think Monica has. Asia, do you have like an industrial staple gun, like a construction staple gun? Hey, Mama Glenda. And do you know if Monica has one, Asia? Morning, 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 peeps. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. How we doing? How are we doing? Is everybody good? You put the powder in and mix your coffee daily. You start your day. With protein. All right. Right, Darian? Mama Glenda. Hey, Anita. How are you? I'm sorry, I didn't see your hey. Yeah, Mama Glenda. How are those numbers today? Okay. We'll have to talk. I have to tell y'all what I want to do. Yes, Darian, we are not sabotaging today. No, glutathione, I believe helps with like skin, helps your skin be better. So revitalizes your skin. I know a lot of people, because I think Amble sells glutathione as a add-on, and maybe there's some other telehealths. I'm not sure. That's not one I'm necessarily interested in, but I'm seeing more and more products infused with it. And so these Shah's organic products have glutathione infused in them. I'm more interested in terms of peptides in NAD and potentially Simorelin. I'm interested in those and what those can do. Good morning, friends. What did Mama Glenda say? Good morning. Oh, come on, Mama Glenda. Right, Darium, sending Mama Glenda prayers. Yeah, Asia, I want to put up some plastic on the screen and porch to try to save it from all the pollen that's about to come. Because, y'all, I passed some tree here. I forget, I was out 2 days ago and passed a tree and it was blooming. And I was like, oh, here we go. And I also need to make sure I've got enough Zyrtec around here, because things are going to start to bloom. Darium, you have a... Okay, come on, Darium. And listen, 12.5 is bae for me. She might be bae for you if that's in your future. She might be bae. And don't forget, Carrie Lee didn't get all that she needed until 15 in terms of A1C and Razzle Dazzle. So it's coming, sir. It's coming. It's coming. Have you done your blood work already, Darium? And you'll have to keep us posted. Yes, ma'am. Those trees are starting to bloom so early. Yes. Yes. Right, Armando? And Armando, hey, Armando, good morning, by the way. What are you, what are you on? You getting it done tomorrow. Okay. What are you on now, Armando? Because I know you were looking for a little bit more razzle dazzle as well. What are you on? Yeah, we're going to ride out 12.5 definitely through the end of this month, y'all. I'm not fooling with Mama Glenda, Tay, or Rise and Shine Tiff. What's the blood test to find out if you're insulin resistant? Darium, I'm not sure what that lab is called particularly. Nursing Reverse or Neek, Brenda, any of my nurses that may be in here, do you guys know which blood test that is? Which lab? What's that lab called? Okay, Armando went down to 10 for a month and back up to 12.5 next week now. Okay. And there was a young lady, I think she's a nurse, who did a video on about people who may need to go down in dose and why, and the kind of a little bit of the science. Oh, no problem, Nurse in Reverse. Hey, listen, love my nurses. Which lab, what test is it to, Abby, you're getting filtered. Which lab, what's the lab called for insulin resistance? Darian wants to potentially ask to be insulin. Oh, there's Kareem. Oh, the Lord, she done answered. Fasting insulin level. He wants to be tested for insulin resistance. So he needs to know which test to ask for. Oh, there we go, Abby. You said great video. Yeah, you must have been being filtered, Abby. Yeah, see here go Mama Glenda playing. You need to stop playing and do 15. No, ma'am. Baby, we're on the move. We're on the move with 12.5 again. Because we went a little bit outside the thigh drawing. We went to the outer edge. Abby wants to know, Corinne, can they still detect if you're on a GLP? With the fasting insulin level test, Abby, they can detect that? Yeah, got to get that glucose up. Yeah, Mama Glenda, she don't need to be. Mama Glenda, what are you on? She probably, knowing Darian, knowing Mama Glenda, she need to be on 5. And she just out here in these streets playing. So Armando says he's going back up to 12.5. He did a month of 10. Yeah, but Abigail, that video was really good. I think there should be more studies on the dose for non-diabetics. Dee Dee, I think there needs to be more studies done around a lot of things, because now that this medication is out in the wild, and I think, again, as a community, we have found, hey, Veros, we found a lot of things to be anecdotally true about the meds. Not backed by science, but a bunch of us have a whole bunch of commonalities about a bunch of different things with regard to these medications. And so I think that Lily would be wise to do more studies. Armando says no real change on 10 besides more snacky. More snacky. So yeah, so I think I personally like the allodynia. I think that is a thing that should be studied. Is fasting insulin level different than fasting glucose numbers? Darian said he asking for himself. All right, Kareen, somebody, is there a difference? I feel like there is. Fasting insulin versus fasting glucose. No? Yes? You've been off your meds for a month. You took a break to manage your lows. And you're still getting the lows, Mama Glenda? Green says GLP-1s indirectly affect insulin levels, but you would think it would still be accurate. Thank you, Kareem, for just sharing. The more we know. The more we know. So yes, is fasting insulin and fasting glucose same or two different things? And I appreciate the medical people chiming in to help us, give us a basis for things to start. All right, Corinne says two different things, Darian. They're two different things. There's almost nothing about GLP-1. Yeah, no large studies, just a few small mentions. Yeah, I think that should be studied. I think there are a lot of things that have happened anecdotally in this community to people that should be studied. I think that's one of the bigger ones. And there's a range in terms of how people are getting it. Like Sabrina's was like super, super painful. Meanwhile, mine was just it was truly just skin sensitivity. So if I ran my hand on this part of my forearm, it was just tingly. Oh, Mama Glenda, so you're back on insulin for right now. Paris, you see me going down a rabbit hole to stay. I also think, I think it's interesting about the food noise. I think they should study people going up and coming back down, because anecdotally in the community that has worked for some people to go down and then come back up. I think there's just a lot of things that people are out here trying. I know there's studies that say injection site don't make a difference, but half the people probably in this room would beg to differ. Me being one of them. I'm on team injection site makes an absolute difference. So I think there should be, more studies around these things. I know they're going after more indications, but for some of the other, side effects. And I feel like people are differing about hair loss. So Mama Glenda says she thinks it makes a difference. I think people differ on the hair loss. For some people, it is telogen effluvium. And then I think there are some people who are like, no, it is absolutely the medication. So I think more things need to be studied about the hair loss around these meds. All right, Darium said he did 12 o'clock above the navel. You feel like you injected water. So, Darium, I used to feel like that in my thighs, but I really felt like that on the lower doses. Anytime, so I avoided my thighs like this time last year. I think I did one of my first thigh injections, and it was a no-go. It was a no-go. So, Darium, does your stomach normally do you good or no? But I think, I really think that that's one of those things that should be studied extensively. Because, half the community would probably beg to differ. You felt like that with your arm this week, and your arm used to come again. Veros, I think my arms are waning as well. My arms don't do me like they used to do me on the lower doses. My thighs do me right, apparently, on these higher doses. You think your arms are your best side? Yeah, and again, as it relates to injection site, not only loss, but side effects. Side effects, because there are people in this community who are like, oh, I tapped my thigh and I got a headache, or I felt nauseous, or whatever. It was effective. Not for you though. Yeah. Darium, I tried the top of my belly, I think in January, and it was a no-go. It was a no-go. That was me following, like last year this time, Delonte, there were a bunch of people doing their right thigh. My right thigh said, not for you, ma'am. Not for you. Veros, it did what it needed to do. I was talking about allulose earlier. I had a cup of coffee this morning and we're good. We're good. No, ma'am, Nurse Nikki, I have not. We're still rocking with 12.5. She's Bay. 12.5 is Bay. We're still rocking with her. That's what we're doing. So Mama Glenda, Tay, and Rise and Shine Tiff want me to go up. I'm not. I'm going to really try to hang on to Wonderland, y'all. You're right, Nurse. I'm trying to hang on to Wonderland. I'm trying to hang on 12.5 to Wonderland. And then I may go ahead and rock 15 after that. Tiffany Maxine, honey, ain't been no time for Bumble. Darium, what do you have? Do you have Dexcom or Freestyle, Darium? Jojo, I took allulose. I used some allulose in tea last night. And this morning, after I got up and had my coffee, I had to go. Because constipation is my consistent friend. I had to go. So allulose was recommended to me. And me and Veros have purchased it and using it. And Veros said it definitely made moves for her. Okay, Darium, how do you like the 3+? Because I just got a script for that Monday. And I, like, y'all, my arms are super, I feel like scarred up. I have lots of scars from the Freestyle. I wish they would do some other approved sites. Nurse Nikki, you were on for 11 months. This is month 8 for me, I believe. This is month 8 for me on 12.5. What are you complaining about? You're not complaining. It's all good. Yeah, but the compression lows are a thing, because then they start going into your readings and stuff. Thank you, Sue. Have an amazing day. Can somebody give me a time check? Please. Hey, Inga Winga. I'm sitting here with no power, y'all. But I'm going to have to get off. Oh, look at me. Acting like I don't have no watch on. All right, I'll rock with y'all till 10. And then I'm going to get off, charge this phone. I'm going to charge this phone, check my other phone to see if Georgia Power has a power ETA. Since it's sunny, maybe I'll go out on the deck and shoot some content. Leah, yes, this is month 8. I started 12.5 in, I think, August. Yes, I started 12.5 in August. Technically, I started it the last week in July. The last Friday in July was my first 12.5 jab. And I've been rocking 12.5 ever since. Ever since. This is month 8. It's windy in Florida. Oh no. I've used Mucinex since I've been on this med. It's been fine. Mama Glenda, I think your comment did get filtered. I don't see anything from you. Last comment I saw from you was, I don't use my stomach because that's where you do your insulin. Leah, time goes very fast because it does not feel like 8 months. But she's truly bae, and this is where y'all have seen the most success. Most razzle dazzle. Your shutters banging around. My trees are swaying just a tiny bit, but not anything worth anything. So yeah, so this is month 8 for me of 12.5. Yes, y'all, the podcast, I'm sure the episode is up by now on YouTube. It was up on Amazon and I think Apple. Darium, aside from, I don't feel like, but I don't know. I've never had burning, but that sounds like you might have allodynia. That sounds like allodynia. Because, like, if you rub the area, does it feel funny? Nurse Nikki says she can't believe she's been on her journey 2 years. Baby, time flies. It'll be 2 years for me, y'all, in September. So I'm like year and a half mark. Shartona says yes. Pain, yes. Y'all, Mama Glenda, baby. Mama Glenda been on me. She said, y'all, so I'm reading that out loud. So we mark Mama Glenda's words. She says, remember me saying this. You're going to rock 15. Mark my words. All right, ma'am. I believe 15 is going to get me to goal. Okay, Darium, I have no idea what that is. So do you think it's GLP-1 related? Like, is it making that worse for you? Yeah, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. Thank you so much. And I'll have to keep y'all posted on when I get power. Because I'm like, man, what is this? What is this? But maybe this, because I can't do anything, I probably should sit here and make content. And edit some content and get it up. Good morning, Nookie. How are you? Vera, she really didn't think you'd make 6 months. Now 14 and a half months. I will say this, y'all. I was skeptical. Sorry, y'all. I was skeptical about this working. I was just kind of like, and keep in mind, I'm diabetic. So I was just like, okay, another diabetes drug. But the nurse who took my vitals at my doctor's appointment was like, she lost 100 pounds. But I was just like, I've never lost a large amount of weight. I've lost like 20 pounds here. I don't even know if I had ever lost 30 pounds in my life. And it was always like really, really hard. White knuckling, fighting for my life kind of hard. And so for this to work, I'm probably still in awe. Well, we know you have a doctor's appointment, so I know you're going to be talking to your doctor about it. And I just kind of thought this was just going to be another thing where I might lose 20 pounds and it'd be okay. And then I found this community and saw like all the success and was like, oh, I need to dig in and figure this out. So I'm so grateful. I'm grateful for you guys. I'm grateful for the creators that I stumbled upon when I first came into this community. It's been incredible. It really, really has. Things will get interesting. Yeah, I am very concerned about that, y'all. Asia, maybe 20 pounds, maybe. Oh, Darium, honey, this is the ultimate in patience because we want it gone now, and that's not how it works. Oh, Darium, Mama Glenda says you can have neuropathy in your thighs. It's the nerves. Yeah, I am concerned. I really hope people have been prepping, have a backup plan, and um, can get something figured out. Maybe some of these telehealth. No, a few have said they're going to try to keep going. What that looks like and how long, I don't know. So yeah. Chris, oh yeah, Christy. And Christy, you are somebody I think who is, people don't always like these terms, but you were a hyper responder to the medication, I believe. That's my little opinion. You are a hyper responder, which I just think is amazing. Whereas you expected to restrict and hoped for 20, wanted that instant. Right? But I'm still excited. Yeah, Nikki. And that's a thing also for people. Um, that they're paying a lot. And so, and when you're putting out that kind of money, people are like, I don't have time for patience. I need these results. Forgotten Girl, what do you mean you're ordering your last box today? Yeah, Christy, hyper responder. You're still praying for everyone who uses, right, Mama Glenda? Me too. That's the part that makes me I'm very uneasy and upset about it. Hate to be happy. That's the part that really concerns me. Ooh, Shartona, I just thought about this. I don't have no power. I'm gonna have to probably meet you somewhere, but I'm gonna have to work on getting my car out of the garage. I'm gonna have to pull the little manual latch to get my car out. Because I don't have no power, so I can't get my garage door up. Well, the medicine won't be available. Okay, you mean you're getting your last box of a vial of compound, Forgotten Girl. Is that what you mean? The restriction is no restriction how I eat. I will eat for the rest of my life. Honey, there you go. We eating like this for the rest of our lives. That 20 is now 70 down. Okay, I understand. Doesn't have what? Like a battery backup or something, Asia? Oh no, no, I'm not that fancy. You're fancy. I'm not that fancy. I'll pull that latch. I'll pull that little red latch and pull it down, and then I'll go to the door and get it up. What is that, Ash? Oh, that is my God today. Praying for your yes, yes, yes. No one needs to suffer. And then so many people, it has been life changing. It has been it's saving people's lives. It really is. It's saving people's lives, and so many people have been helped and would be devastated to lose access. So, I don't want that to happen. But y'all, make sure you're taking proactive steps to do whatever it is you feel like you need to do for you. I say don't get in a corner and give up. Right, Christy? Right. So, Mama Glenda, you have neuropathy. They are, but y'all, so this is a double-edged sword, right? Yeah, God, honey, if anybody can do it, God can do it. I get that. So let's be clear. It's Eli Lilly's patent, right? If you had a patent for some invention or whatever, you're going to do everything you can for people not to infringe upon your patent and defend against it, right? So I get that part of it. However, I do believe these are extraordinary circumstances. And while this was never the intent of the FDA's rule about compounding, I personally think they have to come up with a different solution and not just ban it. I think because I'm sure the OFA can show, there's probably well over 1 million people. Well, so you're just going to capriciously cut off access for 1 million people for their meds that have differing medical conditions that have been aided by this medication. So it's a double-edged sword. It is not black and white. There's a lot of gray in that. And I get it. The law is a law, the rules are rules, and it is their patent. I get that. I absolutely get that. But I also believe this is an extraordinary situation that requires a very different type of solution. That's my take. And I know not everybody will agree. Honey, Mama Glenda, God is still in the miracle making business. We don't know. We don't know what's going to be in store. But I am, I'm very concerned and I'm praying for my compound friends. So that's a thing. That's a thing. Anything else, friends? It's 10:03 because their pockets are full. I think they should. Mama Glenda, I believe there should be a different solution because there are too many people. A whole industry has sprung up. And so I think this is an extraordinary circumstance that requires an extraordinarily different type of solution. And while I'll mention that too, Darian. And while I see what Lilly's doing with Lilly Direct and then Novo Nordisk has its own thing, I don't think the price point is sustainable for people. I don't agree with those price points. I think they're still too high. Thank you, Anna. You guys, please don't forget to follow the Discord. I don't think Tay is still in here. She may be in another live. But you can find the Discord link in Tay or Sabrina 727's bio. Please don't forget TikTok doesn't have a deal yet. So please make sure you have a backup for that, whatever that looks like. New episode of the A Collective podcast dropped today. Please support if you can. Anna, my labs went well. My A1C is a 5.6. So I'm just out of the diabetic range, the pre-diabetic range. It's slow going. I mean, that's good. My endo was great with it. In the back of my head, I'm always thinking about the fact that to get it to move 0.2 points, I went through another dose titration, and that's metformin on top of it. 5.6, Darian. 5.6 from my labs last Tuesday. I was a 5.8 all last year. So my labs in February and my labs in September, I was a 5.8. So I am grateful. And my doctor was like, you should be proud. But I also think that diabetes is going to have me fighting for my life the rest of my life because I'm on the 5th highest dose. And I'm stacking with metformin. And that's what I got to. So y'all, I'm grateful. It's not from a place of ungratefulness. I'm just looking at kind of long-term management is that I'm going to have to actively manage this. And I'm going to always have to watch the dosing for this medication because it's taken me this many doses checking all the boxes. So movement, water, protein, caloric deficit. Yeah, we're getting this, and this is going to continue to come, but to get my A1C down and long-term management. Darian, we're still waiting on insurance. So Jardiance would be on the table. But I think about the long-term management and the fact that it took all of this to get me here. I, I, I don't know if this sounds weird. I'm concerned about what the future holds because I had to do all of that just to get down to that. So what if that stops? And let's be clear. I also know, thank you, Mama Glenda. Nurse Nikki, have a great, amazing day. Get you some rest if you worked last night. And I know the future is bright for these medications. So one day tirzepatide is going to be looked at how we look at liraglutide right now. It's going to be like, so I know that I would always in the future have access and have probably on a generic level. And there'll be more, hey, LV, there'll be more, advances in GLP-1 medications. So there'll be other options, but I just think about the long-term effects and what it took for me to get to this point. And, I'm not going back to that, but also just controlling my diabetes, trying to avoid chronic kidney disease because, a lot of diabetics end up with chronic kidney disease. So I'm always concerned about that and just actively managing my health because I don't want to be 80 and be crunched over, and not be able to be active, So another third of the A Collective has entered the chat. Thank you, Chris. The A Collective podcast, y'all, dropped today. New episode. It is up, and you can listen wherever you get your favorite podcasts. So Spotify, YouTube, Amazon, Apple, iHeartRadio. We're there. We're there. Remember, the meds failed and not you nor your body. More meds, treatment. Yeah, more meds and treatments are on the way. So the future looks bright, y'all. The future is bright in terms of these meds and our health, and accessibility is coming. It's just not coming when we really need it to come. That's real talk. So yeah. So that's kind of where I am. I'm very proud of my progress. And y'all, I'm very proud. Like so I have a full length mirror now at the very end of my hallway, and I walk toward it now and I'm in awe. Like there are times when I walk toward it and I'm like, I see it. I see it. And I think about that song. It's a sound on here. I'm so proud of you. The one that says I'm so proud of you. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of myself. Chris, they're always giving me hell. I'm proud. Mama Glenda, I thank you. Thank you. It's y'all, and I know for everybody in here, thank you, Nikki. This hasn't been easy. This is not easy. This is not easy at all. It's not the easy way out. There are, thanks, LV. In the words of Shrek, there are layers like onions. There are layers to this, and dealing with your stuff in the midst of all of this, dealing with stuff. And so I'm proud of myself because I didn't think I could do it. I didn't think it could work for me. I did not. Thanks, Anita. Oh, thanks, LV. I like that little bow. I may have to go back and clip her. But yeah, I didn't think I'd make it. And again, I think the most I'd ever lost in my life was maybe 20, 25, maybe 30 pounds. Maybe. I don't even really think that. I think more like 20, 25. 75 down, y'all. I still sometimes can't believe it. And Mama Glenda, I'm proud of you too. When I look at just people's pictures, when I look at LV, um, it's a, Dr. Renee. You're on my list. I got to call you. We want to see you in Atlanta, ma'am. We want to see you in Atlanta. Um, Yeah, but y'all, it's a pinch yourself moment. I'm 55. I'm old, y'all. Well, I'll be 55. I'm in my speed limit year, y'all. My double nickels speed limit year. It's coming, June. But to think I was this old, and that it worked. I've never lost this amount of weight. And I'm proud of myself. I'm excited about it. I am committed to never going back. And I think honey, I'm in my speed limit year. Double nickels, baby. It's loading. June. What I got, about 90 days or so? I think. About 90 days. What's today? Today's the 6th. 93 days, baby. Speed limit year is loading. I had weight blindness. I didn't think I was that big. And this is a shirt I was in, y'all. This is a shirt. If I showed y'all what this shirt looks like on me now, it's huge. It's absolutely huge. But I'm proud of everybody because I know there are people in here who say, "Oh, I've lost and gained over the years." You know, there are people who are like, "I lost 100, gained it back, lost," all of that. I've never lost this much weight. Never, ever. And did not think I could do it. And when the vitals nurse at the doctor's appointment said, "You should ask for Mounjaro," I've lost 100 pounds. I never thought I could lose 100 pounds. I thought maybe I'd get 25 or 30 out of it. And I didn't, y'all. I did not. And so to think all that is possible, to see folks who are in maintenance show what I'm happy to see you. Haven't seen you in a minute. I came across your post. I think yesterday. One of your posts. But yeah, everybody in here, y'all, everybody has something to be proud of. Something. The fact that we're still doing it. Because remember, y'all, it is desire. Desire gets us here, right? Desire gets us to want to change our lives and do it. But it's the discipline, y'all. It's the getting up every day and not quitting that keeps us here. It is desire and want that gets us to do that first poke. But it's discipline that keeps us here. It's discipline and the attitude to not give up. That's what keeps us here. Come on, Mia. Mia said the most she ever lost was 50, but now down 76 and counting. I love that, Mia. Anita, your doctor gave you MJ to try. You gave MJ a try because your doctor insisted, and you didn't. Honey, I didn't think it would. I thought maybe I'd get 20 or 30 out of it. But I was at my wit's end because Ozempic was not it, and my A1C had climbed back up. Speaking of pokes, come on, LV. Where you going? Can't wait to see where you're going. And how'd you do this week, LV? Did you get down any? What did Shoni say? I feel you. I never thought I would lose over 100. Also thought I'd never get. Ooh, Shoni, baby, that's this the one right here. Never thought I'd lose over 100. Never thought I'd lose 75, baby. But